back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 5 of my Oxyotl Immortal Empires campaign. We are going to pick things up. The hunt continues, we gotta gain some new visions, whether we'd like it or not. And one of them was to hunt down Scarbrand, which is going to be a whole bunch of fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit these raiders, Scarbrand, and then jump over here to the settlement, since once you raise the settlement you are no longer able to move. So if we went to the easy ones first, then we couldn't attack Scarbrand, which would be horrifying. So in an effort to make this... Now we gotta teleport over. We're gonna be lazy. Walking. We are a paracausal skink. Good old Boilum Putral Growlor. Your name is incorrect, sir. Breaking my mind. Got some exalted plague bearers, so those aren't any kind of joke. Let's take it to them. Alright, a deployment, but it threw us off to the side, kind of strangely. Alright, let's do this. Let's grab our normal skinks. We're going to deploy them between the... You know what? Where it has them is kind of a good spot. But we'll do it over here. Make sure we have enough altitude or space we're actually able to see. Elevation is the word I was looking for. There we go. Thank goodness for that Vanguard deploy. Stuff's the best. Them a little bit slanted, and then this same with it. Well, maybe we keep him a little bit more squared up. Although we can keep you a little bit further up. Throw the cavalry over onto this side. They'll be rushing up and smashing those toads if they survive the initial barrage. That's the main focus for our army. So we'll throw in the Kroxagor and then put Croak in front of them. My red crests can go over in these trees and they can rush around once they get a little closer. Chameleon stalkers I will put over in the trees as well. Although they are invisible regardless of where they're at, so... Alright, poison and anti-large right here. Fire and some normal ones in the middle. They're just going to fall back to the front line. Oh, I meant to grab all of you and put you in group 3. There we go. That'll begin. Pull the skinks up. I am going to immediately kick you into Master Predator. I prefer the range to his golden blowpipe, which we will be using. Put them up and then back. Bring them through the trees. Cavalry up. Alright, they have been noticed. They should be faster than the Furies, though. Especially since those are Nurgle Furies. Alright, they should be dying. Scoot right on by them, break their ankles. Pull these skinks over here. Give you a little extra speed. You have to remember I have access to Kroak's abilities too. I always forget. Kroak is a deadly part of our team. I'm going to keep the cavalry back for a moment. Don't let those demonettes in. We'll overcast it. Should rip a little bit more health off. And pull him back. He has a ton of speed. Seattle keep discouraging them. We'll let our chameleons get as much damage as possible. Pull them back just a little bit. Alright, send the Kroxagor in. Croak up. Let's drop these guys to confuse their units a little bit. Don't let the demonettes get a charge. You scoot through. Like, run away from them so you get your charge off. Those precursor missiles. Scoot them away. Whew, okay. They got into that unit, but for the most part, no casualties. He says there's a bunch more skinks getting murdered by these Forsaken. Luckily, we do have cavalry to clean that up. If you cook them long enough, even Nerdlich Forsaken tastes good. Alright, their lord is getting bombarded from multiple sides. He shouldn't be here very long. Been made a pincushion by all those blow darts. And that's the Nurgle army. It'll learn today, raiding my town. Alright, only one of their units survives, so we'll see if the army continues or not. We will... And I would like to take the treasury. I'd like to replenish it for now, since we're about to go fight Scarbrand. We do need to make sure we have full health. Oh, he managed to scoot a little ways away. We activated Geltblomstead, which I'm not going to put into Oxyotl's army. I want to give him the Dread Saurian. 0 loss. We'll take the extra experience for that one. How much movement do you have access to? Almost all of it, which is amazing. Swing in here. See what kind of skills we can pass out to you. Either Fervent or Disciplinarian. I think Fervent's a better one. So wherever you're at, we're dropping the corruption a bit. Keep moving down Venomous Spit. And then... we haven't really had a reason for Itza 3. So let's just do, let's upgrade Itza 1, we'll do Itza 2, and then we'll keep coming on down this way. Got lots of very good skills. All of them I want. Right, we can Visions of the Old Ones, but before we do, we have plenty of cash. Let's make sure Oxyotl's army is scary for going up against the boy there. And you know what? We can put in the Pale Death. We'll definitely keep it. I'm not disbanding another Regiment Renown unit. That's just a waste of money. But yeah, we'll keep the Red Crest. We'll throw the Red Death in, and then I'll probably replace the Red Crest skinks as well as these two guys with some Kroxigor and maybe be probably the Feral Stegogon, or the Dread Saurian, I mean. Recruit them up. Let's warp on over here and bust Scarbrand's chops. Hey, Scarbrand. How do you feel about dinosaurs? What's your army looking like? Oh no, you poor soul. He lost his first army. I mean, obviously he is a terror. So we're gonna get all 3 of them on him. Honestly, let's get him with all 4 of the toxins. And that should drag Scarbrand down pretty quick. Just keep everyone else away from the Furies. That's the second most dangerous unit there. Gonna give us a decisive victory, but we can't give Scarbrand to the auto-resolve. That would be hateful. Beautiful, we get to fight on the Kimmery Desert. It's going to be nowhere for Scarbrand's people to hide. We're just going to be throwing javelins at them the whole way. So let's rotate our whole army over to here. I say rotate. We're going to deploy our whole army over here on the side. Force them to react to us. Because I don't really want them to impact before we have killed Scarbrand. So that's kind of what I'm working with here. Let's take the high ground on this hill. Rotate these guys a little bit. Plan is to use the cavalry to hunt down those warhounds. Put cavalry out on both sides. What's the Pale Death looking like? The Troglodons are awesome. Does he have any eyes? Where are your eyes, buddy? Are you blind? Uses echolocation. And he can smell fear, which should be a lot of it coming out of this line over here. Chameleon Stalkers. I'm going to have them harassing the Marauders as they come in. We'll put them over here on this hill. All of my important peeps together. Scarbrand is the main target for you guys. These other chameleons can harass this group on their way in. bring them up so they can actually move in to reinforce. Dogs move pretty quick. Alright, so we got Croak, a couple of the units that aren't deployable, so we'll grab Kroxigor, throw him over here. Croak's personal bodyguard. How much speed do you have? 87. Honestly, you could probably use this thing to get some damage in and run back as a skirmish artillery. My red crests, if Scarbrand closes the gap, they are going to be sacrificed. Sorry, guys. It's for Sotek. Grab the last Troglodyte and let's get this going. I'm going to deploy him directly in front of the line. Alright, let's hope the gods are with us. Pull them up. Let's grab... Where's my cavalry? Get them in front of the stalkers. Pull these three over. Yeah, the thing we do have to worry about no matter what is the Furies. It has 3 shots. I'd like to use it on Scarbrand. Yeah, the poison is going to be doing wonders. Bring Oxyotl back. If they surround him, that'd be fine. Ooh, run. They may get caught. Ah, running up towards them made them forget what they were doing. Ooh, running away from Furies is scary. They do so much damage. All you gotta do is impact once. Ooh, no, I didn't mean to not click them. Get out of there, dudes. You take so much damage on an initial charge. Even if they're down to like nothing left as far as health. Yeah, smash into those Chaos Warriors. I'm gonna make sure to pull you back here in a moment, though. Here comes Scarbrand. Making sure to pull back intelligently, though. Or charge in intelligently. He wasted his speedy units first. That's what the cavalry's for. Get them over. Chameleon Stalkers come on over here. Yeah, they got caught by the dogs. Chameleons are not meant for combat. I thought I said to pull you out of the fight, but apparently they got caught. Decided to stick in. Scarbrand is fighting Oxyotl. Get out of there, buddy. Give him the swiftest Vitzel. We can't even take probably a single hit from Scarbrand. You're a little bit far enough away. Hit him with the golden blowpipe. Give him the bad manners. Oxyotl, what are you doing, bud? I know I told you to sit there and use your ability, but ignore me. That's Scarbrand. Alright, the dogs are out of there. Let's pull my cav back. My skinks got caught, sadly. Pulled him back behind my line. Got lots of skinks moving out here. Scarbrand falls. Sadly, I missed it. Put you into sniper mode. Get back behind the line. We'll send Croak up and have him start doing some damage. Get you guys out of there. Gotta pull them through the line, sadly. Yep, pull back, rotate the round. We'll have Oxyotl continuing to fire in. We have the poison rounds somewhere. We gotta get them up and firing. That group back there is isolated. I say kill them. Give them an anvil. What unit's dying? My chameleons. That is unfortunate. Pull you back behind the line. Rogue's fine where he's at. Y'all want to move up on him, you're going to have a real bad day. Overcast some crows. They got to run through that. Ba-boom. Those Marauders are going to learn today. Get these guys out. Taking a charge from Bloodletters is real bad. Rotate around. We'll have the Kroxigor charge in, but it looks like their leadership is gone. A little bit of a squirrely match here, but we did manage the victory. all of our biological artillery doing all sorts of damage. Alright, I'm gonna chase down some Chaos Warriors and I'll catch y'all back on the map. Oh, Scarbrand now knows the meaning of having his chops busted, his entire army wiped out. Granted, this was an awful army, but Scarbrand obviously is a monster. We relegated him to 4 kills. And the skinks took some damage. But I've realized that they are an insanely squishy glass cannon unit. We'll eat up, whoa, 25%? Sold. Blood Quencher. The whole army is now way stronger. 8% extra weapon strength and charge bonus +5. And here comes the Shredder. Bring him out, bring him out. I gotta make my income a little bit better before I summon him on in. Okay, so Oxyotl has conquered Scarbrand. There are still some other armies looking like they're rolling around here. But, without their lord... Let's get out of here. Go show the Worm Kid the true meaning of war. No one's ready for the Doom Skink. Let's pass out the $200 for pass and go. On Draft Master. And I think upkeep production is going to be the key there. And for Kevin, max out Venomous Spit, and then I think we'll work on Thick Skinned until we get access to Primeval Roar, and then we'll finish off his magic. So honestly, we do have the Croak himself. I think for his... I have not run into any enemy mages just yet. So let's get him access to Greater Arcane Conduits. We'll grab It's a 3, and that should be our next grab. Dai Cheng. This is down here just right above End, right? Yeah, End should be right down in here once it's in the game. That's such a cool symbol. It'd be neat if they had some access to some like unique Cathayan Norskins. I guess we will see once the Norskins get their rework. So before we declare war on you guys,
timely arrival.
They are at war with 2 factions that we do not know, which does not help us. So, you die in silence. Oh, is this their... I didn't think we had their faction leader cornered. You poor lads. We managed to slaughter the others. We're going to go ahead and give this one auto-resolve. We lost a few. Burn it. Leave nothing left. Gotta use Kronos to get rid of the purge, or the taint of chaos. And with all of that dealt with, look at all these new little pockmarks. Let's teleport on home. And no rest for the wicked. Oh, just kidding. He has raised. So jump into the Godless Crater. Hopefully we can get this thing upgraded soon so we can get a control building or 2 in here. I'd like to not have to worry about it. Some more sustenance. And we are only in the positive because we're back home at the upkeep production building. Bison's wild form probably be pretty solid. Keep my skinks alive once combat is engaged. We haven't had a lot of fighting with our skinks though. We grab Stimulate Growth while we're here. No, stick to the plan. More armor. Great, our Lodestone. And the Sinhall Monument. We could use another skink foraging camp in one of the, back in the home province, the Icefire Plains. Gotta have access to our chameleon skinks and stalkers, but comes at a cost. Well, Smalter, I think you deserve a Regiment of Renown. What shall we give you? Like I said, the Dread Saurian is going to be for Oxyotl, but let's give you the Thunderous one. We barely have enough to afford it. And this Ancient Stegodon is crazy. It has a lightning strike that will randomly hit while it's in combat, so we're just going to charge him straight on in and let that happen. So we'll recruit up, and we'll see what kind of horrors Tzeentch has for us. Beautiful. We're going to lose a few just because of how dangerous the horrors are. Let's see the best way to assault from. This is a pretty well defended town. They've got the towers positioned pretty nicely. I say we come from this side at the very least. We'll probably attack from here and then all the way across. So let's grab my Blessed Saurus with spears. And this guy will be the vanguard on the other end. You can at least absorb some fire from troops. Put them there. 2 units of javelins behind. You can have a unit of red crests as well. And we can give them the flyers, just to keep them safe, because I know the enemy have screamers. Okay, and then we'll give them access to 1 of each of the Skeek skirmishers. We don't want to call them fodder, but that's kind of what they are. Don't tell them. Great plan must be upheld. Alright, that is a really cool looking battering ram now that I'm seeing it. Held up with electric energy. What hope do they have? I'm realizing we can put our javelins way closer, but we're not going to. Also going to make sure they're in melee mode. They are way better than the horrors in the fight, even the pink horrors. They'll get outclassed by exalteds, but we are not fighting those. Put you back with the Saurus. And then my red crest skinks. Need to quit zooming across the map. We'll just drag these guys over. Have the red crest charge up and get on the wall. And the thunderous one shall be thundering on him. Take a look at our big sweet stegodon. Got all the armor. Bunch of skeeky boys in the back, some with javelins and the dreaded blowpipe machine guns. But that's not even the scary part. Let's slam them on in. Saurus hit the gate. You also hit the gate. You get up to the walls. Stand there and throw the javelins. And have you get up to the walls as well. I'll be over here. Javelin throw. Let's have Little Toad moving on up. We're going to get shot at just standing here, so let's scoot them up. They do have some innate missile resistance, but it's not enough to stay alive. We'll have them take the wall. Then you guys break down the gates. Screamers are over there, but they actually won't come beyond the wall, so if we bring our skirmishing cab up, we can do some good damage to them. Scoot on up into the hover chair. We'll drop an Awakening in the Woods, since I don't think any of these demons have access to... Oh, none of their barriers are down. We'll wait on that one then. You like the idea of murdering a random group of blue horrors. And chameleons. When you least expect them. Yeah, they'll lose in a fight to Forsaken, but we can just scoot them on through. They'll shoot their blow darts the whole way. I'll charge into these pink horrors here. We'll drop this in the middle of that unit, maybe make them leave. We are at the walls. Bad news bears for you all. They're running away. Send them over the top. And we have claimed the walls, even though they're not even up there yet. Screamers are flying on across, and some dudes are taking some wicked damage in combat. We need to get them to get over there and help them out, but we just need to drop these bombs real quick. And now. Some of them were complete whiffs. Come back over here. Chameleon Stalkers have left. They're getting some really good shots in on my red crests. Get them inside. Oh. Yeah, go into melee. You guys can throw down at them from the roof. You're out. You guys drop your equipment. Looks like the gates are open. And where's the Thunderous one at? Just standing there. Get involved. Where are those Screamers at? Rotating on through. So you know what we want them to do is get stuck with some of my Stalkers, maybe. Alright, pull these Skinks back. Thunderous one charging on through. They're all about knee highs. This should be quick and easy work for this thing. Trying to click the blue horrors. Not working. Give them some heals. They're working hard. Scoop my blow darts in. Thunderous one's causing all sorts of problems, but they don't want to stick in and fight him. They want to run away. Alright, you all... Let's bring you all into melee mode. Over here. Except for these blow darts. You guys get out of melee mode. Thunderous one's taking some free damage, doesn't need to. Scoop my slan in. Have him awaken some wood over here. Here's a good spot. And a little bit of damage. Getting sandwiched between Stalkers and the Thunderous one. Alright, chase them off. Now we've just got to deal with the Screamers in this last group. Which I'll probably use a summon on, to be honest. Did with the disrespect. We'll drop the spikes on that group. And another group of Chameleon Stalkers over here. Surprise, idiots. Bring my Skinks. Just, we're gonna fly them over. And hope the Screamers don't catch them. All of you, come on over. Just drag your bodies. I want Javelins to be out of melee mode and targeting those Screamers. A man's on fire. We can't have that. Waking some more wood. Got us some nerd kebabs. I'm thinking leadership here is about to probably shatter. Scoot them over so they can at least fire, but not be in danger. Red crests, come help out with these blue horrors. And same thing with these spears. Javelins, you guys will be firing on the Screamers. Claim the point. I can shoot this barrier down real quick. Scoot them a little closer. Those units are dead. We're just getting shot at by the... Get on in there real quick. Sora Spears move up. Both of my summoned group of Stalkers. We'll send them forward to that gate. And try to keep everyone else back to keep them safe. There's no towers really around here. He just gets sit here getting shot by the tower. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting the Pterodons out of here probably pretty quick after this battle. Like, look at, they're not even really doing much damage to these blue horrors. Oh, pull them back. I'd rather disband them than get them killed. I'm not a maniac. Darts versus Wooden Palisade. Who shall win? Let's not worry about who's going to win it. You guys focus all of your effort on them. We're going to drop some heals on everyone. Oh, well, that didn't work. And awaken some wood in and amongst the demons. Looks like some metal involved in that. Oh, it has to be, it activates the area around him. I knew that. Just wiggle around and fire those explosive darts, please. As long as you move them, they will keep shooting. I learned that from Enticity. Decisive victory. Yeah, no, Oxyotl and his skinks are basically the end times for Chaos. You'd sack it for some money, but we're not really known for that. I nearly hit the raise button. We're gonna occupy it up. Demon Gate is ours. This one has access to an insect breeding farm as well. I am going to demolish it, even though I just talked about it wanting more than just the one. Obsidian Quarry gives us some money and some chests of obsidian. I care not so much about the Saurus, but anything better to throw in there? Nope, I think that's the best choice, and then we'll switch this out for something good. Bar Smalter. I said I was never going to disband another one of these. These Powhawk Sentinels are not for me. One of you is probably like, that's my absolute most favorite regiment around. That's fine. You use them far better than I do. My man deserves a barrier, keep him a little bit healthier. Power minimum, and then Root Marcher. Then we'll start working on his magic. We've just got to claim Fate Weaver's Crevasse, which looks to be where their main lord is actually hanging out at. Anyone want to work with me? Top knots? No thanks. Ooh, Teapot Spawn we could bribe into trading with us. We could probably threaten him too, but that's not Oxyotl's way. Thank you, sir. We'll keep the Blessed Spawnings in case we need any kind of backup in a hurry. Let's swing on back this way, and what I'd like to do is, I know we're probably going to get some more visions before we get over there, but I'd like to get Oxyotl. I'd like to give these skinks to the other Bar Smalter instead of just disbanding them. Feels like a waste. And then what I wanted to do was, for the capstone, put it over here at Occam's Forever Maze. Or maybe at the Lost Palace for now. I can move it over after. Yeah, let's throw in the capstone of Tupac. Costs 5k, but we'll at least be able to teleport over here and just punch them in the neck as soon as they're not paying attention, which I think is going to be awesome. Yeah, who else do I want to give you? You've got some red crests. They are very good at getting killed. We probably give you Geltblom's Terror, and then Oxyotl gets the Shredder of Lustria. We can play some Battleship. One of the other places I wanted to go ahead and throw in a Silent Sanctum was over here at Dreadrock, because I do not think they'll be holding out against Kugath for a long time. So we'll give this the Silent Sanctum. And I wanted to throw in the Excavated Chamber of Huan Chi for the ambush in the region. And then we'll also put in the Restored Glyph Wall. Spend a little bit of money. Start working towards the one where we get the free summons too. Just help us keep Kugath suppressed. Oh, Goldfang! What you want, buddy? Non-aggression pact. They are at war with some friends and mostly enemy factions, but I'm gonna go with no. Blood sacrifice. Relations with a nearby settlement have deteriorated. Their interpretation of the Great Plan may be at odds with the Old One's intentions. Your Slan Mage Priests inform you of a new ritual to recharge the geomantic web, but the price is a sacrifice. Will you raid for captives and sacrifice them, or leave your neighbors be, as the time may yet prove your vision correct? Oh, I see. We could sacrifice some exquisite pain. Get some extra wins? Sure. That sounds like some Dark Elves. So unless those are friendly, High Elves we just sacrificed on accident. Wormkin are gone. What happened to you guys? Where were they at over here in Ind? Who took you out? Oh, the Riverlords. They have had, the Eastern Riverlords have had their icon of the game for a while, and you can color your units as their units, but they are finally in the game. Swing back over to the Demon Gate. Yeah, we really can't put in a whole lot else. We could do the Pterodon Hatchery. This gives us the Tablet of the Saurus, which I'm not too concerned with just yet. Saurus are not really going to be the focus of our army. It's going to be thematically Oxyotl. Oh, here's Kronos. Feeling brave, sir. Got some Marauders, lots of Chaos Furies. Now let's give the Slan some more. As I say, we're not going to use Saurus. He should be safe now. We may even roll out and smash that army. Battle of the Mages. Get Oxyotl in gear. Get moving, dude. Look at him moving his little chameleon legs. Growth plus 110. He is a champion. Become negative now. Yeah, let's move Barsmalter out. Have him smush Kronos with his army of 18. Scoot, scoot. There is no escape for Kronos. We could auto-resolve them and be mean. Because that is an absolute ton of Forsaken. Nah, we'll fight that one out. Alright, battle plan is as follows. We shall throw Skinks up front. And then Saurus behind. Yeah, we're gonna let them march to us. I'm trying to figure out the best course of action there for that. Let's scoot you three over. Maybe we just scoot the Skinks a little bit wider. Scoot these spearmen over just a little bit. Cover the whole line. Keep the red crest in the back. Or instead of in the back, over here in these forests. Slan Mage Priest. Thunderous one. And yeah, the javelins can stay where they're at. And then we'll have these guys harrying the wings. They can't go invisible, so we'll just keep them up front and just charge them, or not charge them, but retreat them back as quickly as we can. Alright, team. They come to steal your souls. Don't let them. What happened to you? Clean magic upgraded. Took some free damage. Alright, let's move everyone up. Get them to where they're actually firing on stuff. Alright, the darts are out. They don't do a lot of damage at all. I'm fine with wasting ammo from the Soul Grinder for sure. Skirmishers are getting blasted. Just keep pulling forward and back. Keep the damage on the units that we can. I'm not going to summon in the Stalkers just yet. Keep casting your blue fires on my Skinks. That works fine for me. Game of cat and mouse. As soon as they get close enough for the javelins to come in, they're going to have a really bad day. And that's why they're staying just a little ways back. Scoot up so we can keep their barrier from coming back. Our first javelin should be going out now. Pull them back to the edge. Keep that damage going out. Strong versus a single combatant, but weak versus a single unit. So it's better for hitting a combatant. That's very interesting. I must have completely misread that before. So yeah, Forsaken are mean, but let's drop a group of Stalkers there. We'll have these red crests move together. Pull the Furies back. Yeah, no, unless the javelins take some damage, I'm gonna keep them up. Gonna keep casting his blue fire, but he will run out of that eventually. See how much damage this does to a single unit. Things are going fine on the other side. We'll just see. Oh, he's gonna just move out of it a little bit. Here come the screamers. They're getting filled full of javelins, though. Charge the hateful one out. Actually, I'd rather have him firing on them. Slan, awaken some wood. Red crests are losing. Not all of them, but they're not having the best time. Yeah, I lost track of them for a moment. They got run over. Alright, bring the Saurus in. Things are starting to turn. Go ahead and get this guy into combat. His potential is wasted. Red crests in the woods are getting overwhelmed. That's okay, we'll summon a unit behind these guys, stop them from firing in. And we'll drop a heal on our front line. Awaken some wood around the Ancient One. Very least knock some uglies over. And Frenzy does work. It's fine, you come on in here, I'll hit you with it one way or the other. I'll pull them away from those. You come help out with those Furies. Some more units that are rallying. I'd rather actually keep them back. I guess you can chase these Furies down. Keep the heals going out. The side looks like it was struggling, so we'll reward them for their sacrifice. Bring the Ancient One over. You still have javelins. Anyone who still has javelins, come throw those at the Herald of Tzeentch. You just scoot through. Have these red crests come over and murder stuff that's trying to run away. We'll rotate you guys through the woods. And we'll come over here and awaken some wood. Yes, who's ready to get awakened? Let's come charge my Slan in. And bring in some more Stalkers. Perfect. Chaos will rue the day. Oh, I didn't even see the Soul Grinders in here on my my Slan. Get whooped on, fool. He's got a beat 'em stick. Ain't no one scared of you. Thunder's one. That's your target. Look how they run. No one's worried about you, buddy. Hits the ground. Soul Grinder dead. Nothing can stop the Saurus. Thunder. 106 kills. One kill for these poor little chameleon, these red crests. These red crests have really been letting me down. Little Pipe's doing alright. We have slain Kronos, which basically leaves the door wide open to an invasion of their misbegotten territory. So we'll scoop Bar Smalter over. Although probably a good idea. No, we're gonna keep this pressure up. Gotta conquer Fate Weaver's Crevasse so we can change the commandment over to something that's a little less corrupty. His cast base chance, 40%. Awesome. Minus 40. Give him his magic. Awaken that wood. Maybe not twice. It has 0 armor piercing. It's kind of meh. It's doing fine against these demons, which, like, have 0 armor, but Melee reflection would be pretty good. Let's grab Life Bloom and start working on his Earth Blood, though. That's what we want first, his heals. That is exactly why I got a slant of life. See how I'll keep it moving. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and awaken into this land. I guess the best way to purge any kind of corruption is with fire. Even if most demons are fire resistant. I shall not be recruiting him for a while, but he'll be a welcome addition once he's here. Start bringing Tim Tim on back. Tim Tim the Brave. We could start him exploring the Southlands here, because that is where I'm headed next. I gotta start beating down Kairos. Yeah, let's bring him over to the Southlands, start exploring that area. Get on out there, buddy. Great adventures to be had.
Lord of Bretonia.
Baston. They would love a non-aggression pact. We're a long ways away, buddy. None of the other lizard men really would like to trade, which is a wee bit sad. I'm gonna confederate you one way or another. You just wait. World domination is all the ghosts really want. An uneventful intern. Balls marked him. Oh, he can't make it. I should have moved him up in Force March. Lessons learned. We'll scoot him on up to the bridge just to keep him safe. And in ambush stance, so no one knows he's there. Although, we can keep replenishment going. I will go ahead and call the episode there, though, after upgrading this Obsidian Quarry. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Leave a like and subscribe if you had a good for today, and I'll see you on the next one.